surprised at how quickly Hernandez has taken to his role at Old Trafford?
Well, you never know. A young boy come from Mexico. It's obviously a different culture, but he speaks the language, and that is important. That's been a bonus for us. We're not surprised because we identified a lot about him before we actually signed him. We did a lot of work on him, and therefore, in seeing him in the pre-season, in the training, we thought he would do well.
There's often been the case that cult figures, if you like, have come into the club, and we could go back to Mark Robinson, appeared out of nowhere, Solskjaer, Cantona. Do you think that there's a making of that kind of impact player, that kind of guy?
Well, he's young and he wants to learn, and he's got good desires about his football, and he comes from a real good football pedigree. So everything's in his favour.
At the other end of the age scale, Edwin's 40 today.
Yeah,
he continues to defy expectations.
absolutely brilliant, incredible. But and he's got there only because he's prepared his whole life to be a top player. His preparation, training, standard of life, everything has been absolutely geared to staying in the game as long as he has.
Is your philosophy the same? Take it season upon season. He obviously clearly.
Yeah, of course. He's we've come to that stage. I'm sure it's in his mind what he wants to do. We haven't spoken about it, but I think that he's enjoying his football in the moment, and let him continue with that way.
And how do you explain this record at home against Spurs? I mean, the humbling is at White Hart Lane, but here at Old Trafford, I think 1989 was the last time we lost it. That touching wood. I mean, bearing in mind what a good game is.
I think the history of both clubs is good. I think that they go into that, and my experience of the Tottenham games since I've come down here are always laced with periods of good football in them. It's interesting. There seems to be more goals at Tottenham's ground than there is at our ground. I can't explain these things, but it's a fact. The records show you that. There were some really high-scoring games down there, whereas up here, we won 3-1 last year, but that was probably, and we beat them 5-2 the season before. But normally it's 1-0s, 2-1s, and things like that.
How is Wayne's recovery going from his injury?
Well, he's away at the moment, so there's no recovery. He's just in the rest. He did his. Before he went away, that he did his remedial in terms of what we could do at the time. Thereafter, rest we're quite happy with that.
Are you still looking at 3 weeks? That was sort of the original prognosis.
Yeah, I think it may be longer.